Hello, you are welcome to today's lesson. I would like us to treat time signature. All right, so what is time signature? Time signature is a fraction like arrangement of numbers that are placed after a given key signature to tell the number or quantity and type of note values in a bar. The definition looks long, but I'll break them. Okay, so if I say fraction like, what do I mean? It means that it looks like a fraction. The time signature in music looks like a fraction. We know that a fraction can be 1 over 2, 2 over 4, maybe 3 over 4, and all that. So it looks like a fraction. But what's the difference? In a main fraction in mathematics, we see the division sign or the symbol. But in music, we don't need these lines. You can see on top of some of the solfa notations, some composers used to write the time signature on top of it, and they do something like this. We don't really need the over sign, so we leave it free. So 2, 4, 3, 4, 6, 2. So we don't need the over. All right, so that is what I mean by fraction like. It means that it looks like a fraction. The arrangement is just the process of you placing one number on top of the other. All right, and then they are placed after a given key signature. When we have an assembly of a key signature and a time signature, the key signature comes first before the time signature. So that's what I mean by placing it after a given key signature to tell the number or quantity of notes. If I say number or quantity, I'm talking about, say, we having an amount of something. So I have 2 markers. The 2 is the number or the amount or the quantity that I'm talking about. I have 5 oranges. So the quantity of the oranges is 5. That's what I mean. So the time signature will tell you the number or quantity or the amount, and then type of note values in a bar. So these numbers have their functions or they have their roles. One of them will tell you the number, say we have 3 so and so, and then one of them will tell you the type. It means that note values are also given numbers as their names. And I'll straightforward go to the numerical representation of note. Numerical representation of note, if you like, note values. It means that our notes that we know, the semi-brief, the mid-name, the crotchet, they all have their numerical names. I'll start with the semi-brief. Semi-brief is given as 1. Minim is given as 2. Crotchet is given as 4. A quaver is given as 8. Then a semi-quaver is given as 16. There are reasons why we got this 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 for this note. If you go on to the demi-semi-quaver, you have the 32, you have even the 64. Okay, so I would like us to just end on this one. Okay, so it's not really important for us to go into why we got the 1, the 2, the 4, and all that. So just know that these note values that we have also are represented by numbers, and that whenever you see that number, you can mention that it is this kind of note. So when you see number 1, you know we are referring to a semi-brief. When you see number 2, you know we are referring to a minim. When you see number 4, you know we are referring to a crotchet. When you see number 8, we are referring to a quaver. When you see 16, we are referring to a semi-quaver. All right, if you have any question as to how we got these numbers and you are not okay with them, you can ask and then I will explain it to you. I don't know. Okay, so yes, that is it. And then these numbers or this type of arrangement will tell you the type of note or the amount of note values and the amount of note values in a given bar. Now, what's a bar? A bar is the space in which notes are organized. So I may be putting some notes in the bar. That's what we mean by bars. Okay, so it's the space or the region in which notes are organized. Now, bar lines are the lines that divide the system into bars. So this is a bar line. That one too is a bar line. Now, when you see a double bar line, we all know that it is full stop or the end. All right, so let's go on to the next one. So if we have an arrangement like 2, 4, the top number always gives us the quantity, or we say the amount, and the lower one always gives us the type of note. Okay, so in this case, how do we read this? It means that this 2, 4 means that 2 crotchet beats. Remember, we gave 4 to a crotchet. 2 crotchet beats in a bar. If I should go back to the numbers again, I'll end here. All right, so if we see 2, 4, it means that there are 2 of the crochet beats in a bar. I've told you what a bar is. Okay, so let's say that this is a pitch staff. Okay, so we can use this as bars and bar lines. All right, it means that we should see 2. That's I'm talking about 2, 4. We should see 2 of the crochet beats in every bar. Now, if we say 3, 4, remember we don't need the over. 3, 4 means that we should see 3 of the crochet beats in every bar. It means that this bar has to be 3 crochets. Let's write 4, 4. It means we should see 4 of the crochet beats in every bar. It means that when you have a key signature of 4, 4, we should see 1, 2, 3, 4 crochets. We should see 1, 2, 3, 4 crochets. If we say 2, 1, it means that we need 2 of semi-briefs in every bar. So if I should clean this, meaning if I have to arrange this according to this time signature 2, 1, it means we have to see 2 of semi-briefs in every bar. If I write 2, 2, it means that we have to see 2 of the meaning beats in a bar. So 2 of the meaning beats in a bar. All right, I would like us to end here, and then we'll give you several time signatures or different time signatures for you to refer to these and then identify or read their meaning or interpret them. If I say you should read 6, 8, how would you read it? It means that we have 6, which note has number 8 as its name, the quiver. So you write 6 quiver beats. You don't say 6 quavers. Okay, so 6 quiver beats in a bar. If I should write 3, 2, it means that you write or you interpret it as 3 meaning beats in a bar. 3 meaning beats in a bar. This lesson is really going to focus on how we can interpret or read a given time signature. We'll talk more of its implication or their implication in the staff or in the bars in the next lesson. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye bye.